This week on The Cone, we're going to talk about how to stop your cat from throwing up hairballs. Let's get into it.
And now, the vet who's great at expressing himself, Dr. Andy Roark.
While we all love it when your cat brings up a hairball in front of the company that's just arrived, or when you find a hairball with your bare feet in the middle of the night, hairballs are generally something that we want to minimize. Let's talk about what you need to know. The number one cause of cat hairballs is just grooming and swallowing hair. Long-haired cats have more hair, so they tend to be more prone to have the problem. In normal circumstances, the hair just passes on through the digestive tract and comes out the other side and we never even see it. In some cases, hair gets clumped together and then gets vomited back up, and that's when we see cats who are coughing up a hairball. I don't like that term because they're not really coughing it up, it's vomit. But you may have heard it, so let's just call it out and say that's what it is. The best and simplest way to prevent hairballs is just to brush your cat. The more hair you get off, the less gets swallowed. So find a brush your cat likes, or even this thing if it works for you. And keep up the good work. There are generally two types of hairball remedies that you'll see in the world. The first one is the hairball formula foods. These tend to be foods that are high in fiber, so they create a lot of bulk and just push everything through the digestive tract and stop it from kind of coming back out the wrong way. They also often have enzymes that help prevent the formation of the hairballs and kind of help spread everything out again so it can pass through normally. The other type of hairball remedy that you'll see is hairball gel or paste. This stuff is generally made from mineral oil or petroleum jelly, and it doesn't get absorbed into the body at all. It's just made to help lube everything up so that hairballs can pass on through without problems. I prefer the food personally, but if you go with the gel or paste, my only thing is maybe don't give it with food, and that's just because I don't want it to interfere with digestion and absorption of the food when it sort of forms that coat. Cats occasionally vomiting up a hairball is not a big deal. However, we should really pay more attention to cats throwing up than we do. If your cat is throwing up regularly, whether or not it has hair in it, that could be a sign that there's a medical condition and a real problem. If your cat is vomiting on a schedule, it's almost 5 o'clock, it's on, right on time. If he's trying to bring up a hairball and failing, or if he's vomiting again and again, this can be a really bad sign. If you're seeing these things, they're not normal. It's time to head into the vet and get your cat checked out. So why should you take a cat with hairball problems or with regular vomiting to the vet? There's a lot of different things that could be causing this. There's 3 big ones that I really worry about. Number 1, it is possible for a hairball to move halfway through the digestive tract and then get stuck and form a barrier that does not move. We now have a digestive tract that doesn't work. We tend to see persistent vomiting and hacking and things like that. But your cat's not taking in any real nutrients, they're not taking any water. This becomes an emergency condition and it can require surgery. We want to be on top of it. Number 2, cats that throw up frequently might be experiencing irritable bowel disease or IBD. The symptoms that you might see would include vomiting, diarrhea, weight loss, depression, and a long list of other things. If this is what's going on, your vet can probably help guide you to pick a diet that can get us around this problem, but it needs to be addressed. And number 3, and I hate to even say this, is intestinal lymphoma. This is a common cancer in cats, and it manifests itself as vomiting and weight loss. When people just assume that what they're seeing is hairballs, a lot of times they wait to go to the vet, and that means we start fighting back against conditions like this much later on than we could otherwise. So, jump on the hairball problem early. If problems persist, get your cat checked out at the vet just to make sure everything is okay. And that's our show. please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. And if you liked this video and found it useful, let me know in the comments and tell your friends. I want to get this knowledge out to help cats and help cat owners. So, until next time, let's keep being the people our cats deserve.